All right, hold on. All right, here we go. pull this up so I can see if anyone's commented on this. It should have started a countdown. Hold on. Let me see if I got this set up right. let's see how this all works. We got 4 minutes and then it's gonna go and happen. Here we go. Down below, comment some stuff. I'll get to answering some of that stuff after the video is done, and hope you all enjoy this. For those of you that are watching, anything that is in this is stuff that I have knowledge of. If there's something in here that is not factual, and this is only going really to a certain person, if it's not factual, I'm sorry, but at the same time, this is what I've always known, so this is what I'm going to tell. And for those who have been in my life, in my past, and see this, I hope everything works out for you. I really do. And if you guys want to see more of this stuff, let me know. And, yeah, let's get right into it. I guess where I need to start off is where it all started. I was born on June 23rd, 2001. And I was born in a hospital in Evansville, Deaconess Hospital. This is the hospital I was born at. And I don't know too much about what happened then, except I was born 10 weeks early. I was a premature baby. And I'm adopted. The family that took me in took care of me for the next 20 years of my life. And I am grateful for everything that they did. And I am still part of their family. I love them to pieces. They made me who I am. And I'm glad of that. Not too much is known about my biological mother, so I'm not going to speak on that, but yeah. They would take me to church every week, and I would meet some friends of mine that I love them to pieces too. I don't talk about them much, but his name's Luke. I would hang out with him every weekend, and again, he's a big part of my life, because I would go to his house, hang out with him and his family for, I want to say from like age 3 to like 14, so 11 years of my life. I'd go to his house every Sunday, hang out, work on the farm, do some fun things and everything. But soon it ended up changing. Life changes, elementary, things like that, preschool, things change. So here we'll talk about preschool here now. I want to say I started in 2006 here. I started going to a preschool, St. Bernard, which was a Catholic school, and I would end up meeting a lot of the people I'm friends with now. Some of my old friends, some of the people who I don't like at all to this day. And it had a big part of my life. I don't really give credit to where credit's due. I would always say high school was the biggest part. But if not for some of the people I met in preschool, I don't know how it would have turned out, honestly. And so here's what, like, obviously you see the picture above. This is St. Bernard. And I'd meet Willie. I would meet all of my bullies, Brendan, Dylan, Spencer, and all kinds of other kids who would have a big, impactful importance in my life later on. So we'd kind of skip preschool because I don't remember much about it, and we'll go on to elementary, where I would meet my friends of a long time, Leo and Lyric, and talk a little bit about what happened there and what's going on at elementary and some things I remember that happened. So all throughout elementary, I was a weird kid. I would do things that would get me bullied. I have a learning disability. I would do weird things. I would pick my nose. People just make fun of that. I'd be wearing glasses. People would make fun of that. I'm kind of an outcast, an outsider, and around 4th grade is when I met Leo and Lyric. I would start hanging out with them on the weekends every day when I could, and they just in the moment, it kind of just made me happy to have someone that I can call my friend, rather than constantly being bullied and put down. I could finally say, hey, Mom, can I have my friends over? And it was something nice I was able to finally do.
What the heck? What's going on? I can't feel my hands.
So it was nice being able able to call somebody my friend. I would always have them over, and they helped me a lot through elementary, a lot through middle school also. But the big thing we did in elementary school was we were like, hey, let's create a YouTube channel. We were all wanting to get together, create YouTube videos and everything. Imagination Enterprises. Here's a video of what I explained what we were gonna do. Warning, it's a little cringy, but you gotta think we were just kids.
Well, our YouTube channel also has anime trailers, GTA 5, also the GTA 5 movie trailer, rated R, of course.
Yep.
And Minecraft, GTA 5 remixes, Gangstar Vegas, and many more.
And we just all made our own separate channels and just started making weird, cringy videos for the next 7 years, at least for me. So here's some clips of those.
What's up, guys? All around Trick Shots, and we're here with Flump Edition.
Around this time is when I was forced into going into homeschooling, which was between my 7th and 8th grade year, which a lot didn't happen between 7th and 8th grade year. I have a few videos I can show you, but a majority of my 7th and 8th grade year was just me trying to focus on school, which I didn't do a lot of great things in. I mean, it wasn't good, it wasn't bad, but I didn't really focus much on school. I was focused on screwing around and having fun, like every kid. So come 8th grade, I was asking my parents, hey, can I go back to high school? I miss seeing some of the people. I miss interacting with everybody. I miss hanging out with everybody. Miss talking to people my own age. And they kind of didn't think it was a good idea, especially when part of the reason they pulled me out of elementary school and middle school and public school is because they thought the bullying was too much for me. To an extent, I am glad they did it, but also to an extent, I'm kind of upset they did it. A big part of my life was revolved around having people around me, having my friends and everyone else that I cared about and loved, and it was taken away from me. Eventually, they made up their mind that we would go back to high school and I would go back to public school, which is where a big portion of my story lies. My story lies in high school. So I guess that's what we're going to talk about next. High school. Videos made around high school. Leo Lyric, downfall, uh, falling in love, caring about people, bullied. As soon as I came back to high school from being homeschooled, I knew things were going to be different. I knew things weren't going to be the same as whenever I left middle school, and all the people I left behind, the bullies had grown up. I was kind of half expecting them to be like, oh, I'm sorry, but most of them, that never happened. But what's funny is that the very first person I remember seeing was Willie. And he kind of looked at me and was like, man, I ain't seen you in a while. You look different. You okay? And it kind of took me back a little because I was half expecting him to just be like, man, things happen. So 9th grade year rolls around. I'm a freshman and I'm trying to find ways to get my videos out there. Leo has this idea that, hey, let's make something so cringy that it just has to come up with views. While I'm sitting here thinking, how about I just make a music video? Because I like making music, and I done released a song at the time. And so we did that, and I released a diss track, which racked up 3,000 views in 3 hours. And I'm sitting here freaking out like, bro, I need to get rid of this. Like, this does not need to be out like this. I can't have my whole personality be this diss track, which is pretty much what happened after that video went live. I regret it to this day, and things just weren't the same after that. So I was kind of trying to find a way to get over the fact of, hey, I just might have ruined my chances at ever doing anything worthwhile with my YouTube, but in reality, I think it was the best outcome that could have happened. I went into a deep, deep state of depression after that. I can tell you that right now. I was thinking about so many things, sitting here thinking, what was this a setup? Because every time after that, Leo was just distant. Leo and Lyric wanted nothing to do with me, and they just wanted to stay their separate ways. But eventually they came back, and I did 2 more diss tracks just for the fun of it, because I was like, you know what, screw it, might as well embrace it. Worst decision ever. And that, because all of this took place in 9th grade year, from August to like February, all of this happened. Around February, I was kinda, not really February, I guess August through, no, yes it was February, my bad. But through February, it was like, dang, what am I supposed to do? So I started meeting new people, new friends. I met Brianna, I met Kinsey, I met a few other people. Some of them just not gonna name because of what they did. Most of them I'm still friends with today. Some of them I am not because of things that they did that I will not actually put in this documentary. But I started meeting these people and I was like, maybe I need to find some way to get away from Leo and Lyric at the end of the day, because they weren't the best thing for me at all. They really weren't. Started getting deeper and deeper into depression, thinking about things I shouldn't be thinking about, doing things I shouldn't do. And so I started asking Leo and Lyric, hey, do you want to start going back to doing YouTube videos? Which is what this video's been. If you've been watching the video above, it's been the videos that we were doing after the diss track happened. So I'm sitting here thinking, oh, maybe, just maybe, things might be different. They weren't. There will be subtle hints and jabs thrown in there like, I'm just with you because you have money and I'm going to use you for your money. I'll be hanging out with you here, but I won't hang out with you at school. Things like that. Summer comes around. I ended up having to go to summer school that year. And just trying to find ways to enjoy the summer and forget about everything that happened the last year. I genuinely thought, come 10th grade year, nobody would remember it. And that, again, was not the case. Everyone remembered it. The first day of school, they started playing it right in front of me on the bus. And I'm like, bro, this cannot be happening. Like, why are you still thinking about this? Like, it's been a year, but it was such a big thing. And that's what I was known for. So I started getting serious with music, and here's some of my songs.
Caps Control.
After all of these years, I constantly think about all the fun times we had as kids. Yeah, the saying is true, you need to be a kid for as long as you can. Cause when you hit the real world, you don't understand it. I've lost friends over the years, I really thought we were gonna be friends forever.
Oh my god. It's
You said we was gonna be forever, knew it wasn't gonna happen. That's why I didn't get attached. Just like everyone else, you said you gonna be forever. You disappeared like everyone else, never there when I need you.
Sway cooking heat, bitch. Coming from the next lane.
Yeah, I'm not sorry for what I did to you. Yeah, I'm not sorry for what I said to you. All of my days I have been sitting here thinking about what I said to you, thinking about what you did to me. Yeah, you broke me down. Ever since I was a kid, I've been looking for the one I want to spend the rest of my life with. Yeah, I think I finally found her. All I wanna do is spend the rest of my life with her. She might drive me crazy, she might be crazy, but in the end I still love her. Too many people telling me that I won't last, but I don't wanna think like that. Yeah, we've had our ups and downs and I still love her. In the end, love conquers all. Too many words to say I love you. So I was taking music very seriously. I was trying to do better, trying to sound more melody, trying to sound more like I'm trying my best to put out good music. And it never stuck. A lot of people were telling me behind the scenes, like, hey, like the people who are close, like Willie, Cody, a few other kids, that, hey, this music's good. Like, there's no doubt, this music is good. But no one's going to take it seriously because of what happened. And I just kind of had to learn to deal with that. It was a tough pill to swallow, but trust me, it's something that I am upset that I had to swallow that pill, but at the end of the day, I was happy to make the songs. It was something I wanted to do. Going into my 10th grade year, things would change drastically. I would meet Shauna, someone who I thought was very pretty, very cute, and someone I didn't really know how to talk to. And it's weird. I didn't really know how to talk to women at the time, and we would end up getting together by November 9th. But at the time, I didn't receive news yet that we were going to be moving. I was going to be moving to a different part of where we were living at. So, that happened. I got with her November 9th, and if I remember correctly, it's not the best way to get with somebody, but I mean, I asked her, do you want to go to the Halloween dance, which is what we did. We went to the Halloween dance, then after that, we would start having small dates at my parents' house. We'd go out to the mall, go to see movies, then I think the next date we had, which was going to be our last date seeing each other, because the following 3 days was going to be us moving, we went to the Christmas dance, where we had our first kiss and everything, told each other we loved each other, and at that point I knew things were going to be different. Things were going to be hopefully getting better, which it did, and things worked out, but I'm still in high school and I'm moving to a new school. So I moved in January of 2019. It was very strange for me. Like I said, I would start a new school and I knew nobody there. I mean, I had some very weird interactions the first few weeks. One I could just recall off the top of my head. Within like the first week, I don't know why it happened. If someone put someone up to a dare, girl walked up to me and said, "Hey, is this seat taken for some reason?" And I'm sitting here looking at her like, "Huh?" She sits in my lap, and I'm like, "Huh? Can you please get off?" And she's like, "Why?" I was like, "Cause I have a girlfriend." And she's like, "Oh, okay." And then she left, and I was like, "Huh?" And this is so weird. Like these interactions I had with some of these kids was so weird. But I met one of my friends, Jarvis. He taught me how to box a little bit, and that's a big part of everything that happened in high school. I mean, I started to learn how to box, started doing things my own, got my first real job at Chick-fil-A, stayed there from like, I want to say March to the February of the following year, and things were looking up. Things were good. However, throw into play Leo. The prankster, I guess. Something I guess I should have been like, huh, he might do something. But I never thought he would do something like this. So I'm texting him, all of a sudden he says, "Yo, you need to check your girl." And I was like, "Huh?" He's like, "Yeah, your girl's hitting on me." I was like, "What?" So he sends me screenshots of supposedly my girlfriend talking to him in ways that she shouldn't if she's with me. And I can't believe it. I mean, I don't really start going off, but I'm texting her like, "Yo, what's going on?" And she's like, "I didn't do anything. And I'm like, I have screenshots. So here me and her we're sitting here trying to figure out what to do next, or at least I am. I'm texting him like, "Yo, like, why would she do that, and why would you go along with it?" And he's like, "Oh, you're still thinking about that? Oh, that was just a joke." And I was like, "Wait, what do you mean it was a joke?" He's like, "Yeah, that's my cousin. I just changed his profile name, changed his story to the same as her." And I'm like, "What is wrong with you? Like, what is seriously wrong with you?" And he said, "I thought it was funny." And I'm like, "Get out. Like, leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. And if I do, I'm probably going to hurt you if I see you again." And he's like, "Yo, it wasn't that serious." And I said, "No, you almost made me break up with my girlfriend. What do you mean it's not that serious?" So that kind of told me what kind of person he was. And I really should have known that that's what kind of person he was, especially whenever he made me make the diss track and kept hyping me up on it. But I didn't think he would go as far as doing something like that. That doesn't seem like something a normal, sane person would do. So, that same year, I want to say towards the end, I contemplating a lot, always overthinking and things like that for no reason. I don't know why, but I was. Things just got to me. I missed everybody back where I used to live, things like that. I was always wanted to go visit, which I visited a lot to go see my girlfriend. So yeah. Around that time, I just decided, you know what, let me just start focusing on high school and everything else like that. And that's what I did. I started talking to some of my friends, learning some stuff about them, getting to know them, working out a little bit here and there, doing some boxing. And that was all my sophomore year. Junior year, something big happened. The pandemic, COVID happened. Put all of us into a shutdown for so long, and we went so long without school, and it was a rough time for me because isolated, not able to go travel, not able to go see anybody, not being able to hang out with anybody, strictly stuck in my room was not very fun. So I ended up just, like I said, I was trying to keep my mind at bay, do some boxing, do some videos, play some video games, record it, talk about life, and think about what to do from here. Because at this point in my life, I'm a junior in high school, and this is when you're supposed to be thinking about life ahead, life beyond high school. And I didn't really know what to think or do. At one point during my junior year, I reconnected with Lyric, and we were talking for a while, going back and forth, and then he's like, hey, I'm having a kid. You want to be godfather to my child? And I was like, sure. The following morning, the man blocked me, and I'm like, well, what was that for? I'm sitting here trying to think, was it me? Was it something I did? What happened? And I never got an answer, and I still haven't gotten an answer. I mean, I've moved past it now, but still, it sucks that somebody would give you a title so meaningful to a lot of people, and then just block you. And after that, I kind of thought maybe if it was meant to be, it would have happened. And that's what I've had to do with a lot of things in my life. If it was meant to happen, it would have happened. And some people don't like that attitude in life. Some people are like, oh, you can force it. You can force it. Nah, you can't force that. You can't force anything in life. You force certain things, they're never going to want to go to you. And that's for anything. So, on that note, we move on to my senior year in high school, where I would start thinking about graduating. And that's exactly what I did. I focused on school, and I graduated. But the problem is, around this time, I was also having a lot of problems with my parents. I was arguing a lot. I don't know why it was stupid. I've asked them to forgive me now, but it was stupid of me. However, had what not happened next happened, I would not be where I am today. It ended up getting so bad with my parents that I had to move away, and I moved with my brother. And I started working on myself. I looked at myself hard after I moved and realized I need to lose weight. I need to be better. Because in order for myself to be happy, I need to be better, I need to be healthier, and that's what happened. I ended up working out, I want to say 5 days a week, going on a strict diet, but in reality I wasn't really doing the diet. I just cut sodas out and kept eating the way I was eating, and I was doing a strict cardio boxing workout. So on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays I would do cardio at the beginning, do boxing in the middle, do a sauna treatment at the end, and do leg days on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, upper body, and I would swim in the pool. And if I happened to go on the weekend, I would end up just going to relax in the pool again and do the sauna. Oh, I tell you what, it was difficult. It was very difficult. But in the first month alone, I lost, I want to say 25 pounds in the first month. And that's just because most of the weight I had on me was water weight. Like, it wasn't actual fat, it was water weight. Started reaching a point where I was like, okay, well, I've got my weight down. Now what do I need to do? Do I need to work on me getting a job? What do I need to do? So I started looking for a job. I ended up landing a job which I am at now. Very good job. I enjoy it a lot. But then again, it's like, what do I look to next? Do I work on music? Do I work on my gaming? Do I work on streaming? What do I do? I guess the first big step was getting my girlfriend out here. And that's what we worked on next. It was, let's get my girlfriend out here. Let's find out what we want to do next. Do we want to move forward? Do we want to pursue further things in life with each other? And that's what happened. And we would go on several dates together, go on a Christmas date and everything. And that's what happened with that. Then I decided, alright, again, what next? Like, what moving forward do I need to do? And I focused on my gaming, my streaming, my editing, all of it, which is where I'm at now. I would go on to redo everything I've done over the last 10 years on YouTube, and ended up trying to do what I enjoy, which is play games, talk about movies. And I would change my name several times, like this one right here. That's not my name anymore. I keep changing it because I'm trying to find the right one for me, for myself. Like, who am I? And it's hard to do because I want to change it again, because I want to match it my Xbox account and everything else. And it's, what do I do? Like, how do I become the better me that people want to watch? Like, how do I do that? And it starts with just learning what people enjoy, doing what you enjoy also, and doing the things you love. So I started doing reviews on movies, reviews on trailers, talking about my football teams that I love, making videos for YouTube, streaming on Twitch, and things like that. And it's been a really fun time. So I'm sitting around here right now realizing that a lot has changed. A lot has changed. I went and lost 100 pounds in 3 months. Lowest I weighed was 230. I have ballooned back to what I was before and more. And it's upset me to the point where I'm like, okay, things gotta change again. Things have to change again. I could say the reasoning was stress. I could say the reasoning was things happened, which things were happening outside. But I can't always blame everything else for the reasons I just stopped doing what I've always needed to do. And take responsibility for what is going on in my life. So I'm starting to work out again, starting to try and eat healthy again, drinking no sodas, drinking just water, and working on myself. And I'm hoping that something in here might be different. Something in here people have enjoyed. There is something that people have learned something about me, about this. I will keep people updated with my journey. I will be going back to Indiana soon, and I will be posting a follow-up documentary about everything that happened there. Follow-up, like I'm going to have scenes where I'm going to talk about some things that have happened in this exact location. And I hope that everyone's future that has happened in my life, everyone that has been in my life, I hope their future is bright. And sometimes their life might not be a part of mine. I get that. I understand that. And it's time for some people to move on from that. But thank you very much for watching this. And if you do, please like, subscribe, comment. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time.
Where did you go when I was down and I needed you most, yeah? Where did you go when I was alone just looking for hope, yeah? I worked on myself, learned a few lessons. Without you I spread my wings to the heavens. But where did you go when I was down and I needed you most, yeah? It was long days and long nights, battling with demons, so tired from the fights, yeah. I was struggling to make ends meet, thought I had you on my team.
So I'm going to be doing an interview with Willie, just asking him a few questions and getting his opinion on what happened with the diss track, the YouTube, and just talking about some things that have happened. So yeah, hope you all enjoy. Well, I guess the first question is just like, what's the earliest memory you have of me, I guess?
Yeah, I I guess preschool. I mean, I know you went to preschool. I can't like give you an example of something you did back then, but
All
I
right.
guess the memories really start flooding in. I guess like second grade,
Yeah.
whenever we would, yeah, when we both had Miss Simpson.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you'd every time we go over to Miss Freeman's class, you'd always steal Christian's seat from me out of spite. He didn't like you. I didn't like you. You knew that's where I like to sit, so you took it out of spite.
Yeah.
You are.
No, no, I understand. But I guess we've already had a conversation about it before, but I guess the real question is like what made me so me that everyone hated? Like what was the thing that made everyone hate me so much?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like you try too hard to be funny, and nobody likes that. It's annoying. I feel like it's just a combination of being weird and gross and trying too hard. No offense taken or meant.
Oh no, you're good. I guess because I see you remember I went homeschool and the whole reasoning for me going homeschool was supposedly because my parents wanted to get me out of the bullying state, but in reality, I kind of set the table for myself to be bullied all the time with everything I was doing.
Yeah, you did. You did it to yourself, buddy.
uh, well then I guess whenever I came back to high school, do you remember what happened the first time you saw me when I came back to high school?
Yeah. I mean, you look like you, but you didn't. You look like a blown up version of your fifth grade self that I remembered. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I
Again, no
remember.
offense.
Well, no, because see what you actually said in person, because I remember it. It was hey, what's up? Is that you, Nevins? And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, you look a lot different than you did back then. I said, yeah, a lot's changed. He said, yeah, no kidding.
No kidding.
Well, I guess moving on to the YouTube side of things. What was being said slash what happened on in high school whenever I released that diss track that everyone was talking about?
Uh, is everyone thought that your diss track? I mean, it was like, again, no offense, Evans. No offense. It's just what people thought. Everyone thought it was just like so bad. It was funny. Like it was like that Colts video of that Colts You See Me. Like that song's bad, but it's good because it's like it was funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I know
Some
what you're
shit
saying.
like that.
I mean, you got to think whenever I realized it hit 5,000 views in a matter of 3 hours, I kind of realized it might have been not what I thought it was. And then I started reading the comments and everything, seeing everything that's being said, the fact that it's being played in the lunchroom over and over and over on everyone's phones. I'm like, I need to get out of here.
It was like a funny TikTok song almost.
Yeah, no, I understand that. And I guess we've kind of gotten closer over the years compared to what we were. Because
You
now
know?
we're playing video games day in, day out with each other. And that's kind of weird.
Like
I wasn't
Tyrion
expecting
says,
that.
I got a soft spot in my heart for cripples, bastards, and broken things.
But
Not too bad.
I guess okay, the next question I kind of want to get your opinion on is, do you think that the music I released after that would have done better or worse had I never released the diss track?
Neither. I think it's just the quality. And this sounds like I don't know, just the quality of it's bad. If that makes sense. It just not doesn't sound clear. I don't know really how to explain it. I mean, it's not my genre of music I'd listen to anyway.
Well, I know you said the favorite one of mine was the Not Sorry, but then I released the My Life that was about Shauna, and even everyone who I sent it to said that My Life is the best one of the bunch. But it's like compared to what I was being told before, it was this music's gonna be garbage because the diss track you released it sucked. It wasn't lyrically right. It didn't sound right. No one took it seriously.
They're haters, Evans.
Yeah. Do you think I should just keep doing what I'm doing now with YouTube, or do you think I should switch it up?
A bit of both. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you should just do whatever you like to do, and yeah, and just do what you feel is what you want to do in your heart. That's what I would do.
Well, I will say thank you for that. I know there's not a whole lot of more I can really ask, to be honest, but appreciate you actually doing this though. So where do I go from here? I've been thinking about that a lot. I've been thinking, do I play new games like Minecraft? Do I play games like Lego games? Do I make more music? If you guys would, I know you guys are already here watching it on my channel, but please check out my other videos. I got reviews of movies, things like that. Um, got gaming videos, Fortnite, Apex, Call of Duty, all the above. Please go check it out. And I also have a Twitch, Nevo Plays. I do not have a schedule. So if you guys would go follow me on there, and then you guys can watch my streaming that I have. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm probably gonna do some behind the scenes, going through all of my videos that I have and looking back at all of it. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy it, hit the like button down below, subscribe, and yeah, enjoy this full channel trailer real quick, and then see y'all next time.
Stable, I feel able to turn the tables. I can do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness. I just need to hide for it. I'm standing up 'cause I'm fighting out. I won't give up on the chance. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, 'cause once I get to the ring, I'll be undefeated. Defeat. I got everything I need to be the greatest I could be. Watch out, I'm here now. Big mood, no doubts. Big moves, big mouth. Hit hard, knockout. I come from a different pedigree. Destiny don't mean anything. I make everything in my life come to life. Manifest, see the light. Intuition be my guide. This is how I have survived.